To be fair about this, we are going to make that same call, the second call that we made today.
I'm not.
That's right, you won't be here, but I'll try this lady again tomorrow, and we'll see what happens, okay?
You should retire today while you're ahead.
And the answer was Close Encounters of the Third Kind, of course. That was the name of that Spielberg movie. All right, here she comes, one of Hollywood's most versatile and enduring performers. 50 years?
50
years in the business. And now you'll see her Sunday night co-starring with Neil Patrick Harris in a heartwarming holiday drama called The Christmas Wish. Here's the one and only Debbie Reynolds.
Hi, baby. How are you, dog?
So happy you're here. Last time I had trouble with the stool.
Yes. There you go. See, you can do it this year.
Again, I got it with the stool.
I've told you for years to get rid of these stools.
I know it. We don't.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I knew it. What do you win?
What would you have won?
Let's see. I don't know.
What would I
It's not on
won?
hers. It's not on hers. You would have won a coffee espresso maker.
Oh.
After all that, they would have won a coffee pot? Forget it,
I
Gilby.
only drink tea, so that's a...
Debbie, why don't you pick one number so an audience member can too for us, okay?
I pick a number, any number?
Any number.
Between 1 and...
I don't know, 164.
Do I tell you?
Yeah.
6.
6.
Congratulations, Debbie! You and our lucky audience winner have each won a Capresso Ultima semi-automatic coffee and espresso cappuccino machine. It brings you authentic crema espresso and coffee without the gas and the mess. From Capresso, your prize is valued at $440.
Debbie would like to make you her 4th husband.
That's it.
Everybody needs one.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
You look terrific.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Absolutely. 50 years, Deb?
50 years.
Well, you must have been one of those Muppets.
Well, honey, you and I know each other that long.
Almost. Yeah, that's right.
I heard you talking about your mother out at the a new place.
Yeah, my wife's mother.
I just, oh, your wife's mother?
Yeah,
yeah. They're terrific because when my dad was sick, I tried to find a lovely spot for my dad. He had Alzheimer's, and I just signed a supposedly for the Marriott Senior Assisted Living,
Yes,
and
I
they're
heard about
terrific.
that.
Good. And I never endorse anything. I never have. But because of raising our parents after a certain age, and that's what happens. The roles reverse.
Yes.
So I'm glad that your mother-in-law is in one of those lovely spots nowadays.
Well, they are. God bless.
Did you reserve you a room? Because
I'm going to reserve the bed next to hers.
Yeah, Deb, just wish all of my friends at the Parsonage House a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
They love you.
Merry Christmas at the Parsonage House. We wish you, we wish you.
Good,
I would sing along a thing. I know, but the show's short.
That's right. Well, we had a little trouble today.
Now, I think you began here, right? 16 years old, Miss Burbank Beauty Pageant. There you are, the winner.
Yep, 1948.
We had this as our question yesterday, the trivia question for you, and of course, Singing in the Rain.
One of the all-time great
Was
movies.
that the all-time best? Debbie Reynolds? Was that your favorite?
No, my favorite movie was The Sink of a Molly Brown that I made, but that's the greatest film.
And what was the least favorite?
I had a few. Well, one was with Eddie.
Bringing Up Baby?
Oh, Bundle of Joy.
Bundle of Joy, yeah.
And then I did one with Ezio Pinza called Mr. Imperium. It was a stinker. And I've done a few.
Do you know when you're making those that this isn't working?
Yeah, I knew when I was making that one it wasn't working because Lana Turner was pregnant with a baby, and Ezio Pinza was from Broadway, you know, and he had never done a film.
South Pacific, sure.
And he had a great film and voice, and he loved to. When he kissed Lana, he would do it in a very
grand
French way.
French way. Ezio, you old
He got
devil,
right to the point.
And she fixed his point. She was
Oh. Can't an old Italian have any fun anymore? Here you go.
That picture was a ball.
You and Frank?
Yeah, that was my dear friend.
Wasn't that something?
Yep.
And of course, it was Albert Brooks who kind of brought you back a little bit after a few years
yeah.
away.
I haven't done a movie in 27 years, and Albert put me in the picture
Mother. Of course, you don't look like this, but that's a good makeup job right there.
Movie. I love
Gonna come back and talk some more with Debbie in a moment.
We're the only fools left that do live television.
Tomorrow on Live from the new film,
Debbie is starring in a movie called A Christmas Wish on CBS on Sunday night at 9 o'clock, based on a book written by a Utah legislator.
A very popular
It's a sweet story because I like to do films that the whole family can watch, that the family can sit down, and it's a Christmas time, and Neil Patrick it was wonderful, and he's such a fine young actor, and I had a good time doing it because she's not like me at all. This is a sweet, laid-back person who calls the son that she raises her grandson. And when her husband dies, she calls him back to help her with all the problems, that he was a doctor and her grandson's a doctor. Instead of really wanting to know the problem that has come up, that she found a name of a woman in his journals, which kind of shakes her up. She doesn't really want to know, is that a problem, something in her marriage? Oh, she was married 65 years to this one man.
He's gone at this point.
He's gone, and so she's, deeply, it's sort of a little intrigue in there.
Yeah.
So she's explaining, or rather talking about this passage to Neil right now.
Are you going to show the little...
Yeah, we're going to show the clip right now, okay? Here's Debbie and Neil Patrick Harris.
Whoa, he's brilliant.
For a number of years, he spent Christmas
With Lillian. Oh,
evening-
every journal mentions Lillian.
Lillian, wow, what a
But it
mystery.
turns out good. You know it's a happy ending.
Oh, it's got to
Christmas
be a
wish.
happy ending, absolutely right. Can you just do... Isn't it terrible to go over on that phone segment? It breaks my heart because, you don't get Debbie Reynolds every day on the show. But can you say goodbye like, well, let's see, who should she say goodbye? Like Streisand? Who's your favorite?
All of them.
Well, I can say goodbye like Barbara Streisand. I can say,
Okay.
you wouldn't believe that I got James Brolin, would you? I got him.
All right, A Christmas Wish, this Sunday night, CBS, 9 o'clock. We'll be right back with Dina Carter.
Tuesday on Live, actor Burt Reynolds.